quite interestingly, Balon Dor hon komo na ashase boba ne Raphina hon komo na EPP ba no. Enti ase ewum. Enti ase o me free say o hwe ne numbers na o de abo this season na. It puts him into that particular kind of discussion as to say we season now when you beat me, you know, as the best player, we are say afana nyina. But in another thinking, Obehuni said there are a lot of factors that plays massive role in terms of choosing the player as the Balon Dor winner. But Raphina nankasa no odo onu ni si wonum na, I'm sure say he will be very proud of Ejuma Wayne this season as compared to last 2 seasons of spending with Barcelona. Because one player team no na ojako. Even after setting target for himself this season, say obetimi share a total number of 17 goals bi no. Na still now we decide say team no fino be fima ko. Till say Hansi Flick, wa be your story ne say Hansi Flick e friend no any di nkomo. The status as a top Barcelona player this season, the status as top assistant for Barcelona this season. Any nyoma ekeka ho ni nyina na ade ba ko ohwe ne ho ode betu ne ho pa na ye say or making a name for himself amongst a certain list to be a very valuable in the history of Barcelona. List near Wamo, Rivaldo, Romario, Brazil for no ba Barcelona. Abe defines certain eras. And fancy, o check the total amount of goals and watching this season onya a fine season. O the net to Brazilians no about Barcelona na. You can talk about Neymar, one of the best seasons onya 2014-2015. But between 2013 to 2017, 181 goals and assists. Rivaldo 97 to 2002, 177. Ronaldinho 165 in total between 2003 to 2008. But Raphina baby order 93 goals. Nothing shows to say or stop it. If Hansi Flick should continue coaching Barcelona, the probability say role now or the Raphina bono obetimi be much more goals than what we are seeing now. E was so obetimi assist more than what we are seeing now. No, e was so he's among the good names when it comes to Brazilian players. Omorumu esi akan Ediama FC Barcelona. Even in a single season, say oh yeah, the comparative analysis in terms of Brazilian players on Barcelona seasons are no more than more so no pana di Ronaldo. Ronaldo 96-97 season no involved in 60 goals. Neymar in 2015-2016 no involved in 56 goals. Ronaldinho 2005-2006 no involved in 50 goals. Neymar a BM in 14-15 no 49 goals. Then Raphina almost season in way or 48. So the probability say yeah more season in way no Raphina atra Ronaldinho any Neymar. In terms of Brazilian players, on what see a kind of Barcelona, or best ever seasons are a money year 1-1. A 2-goal difference between Oni Ronaldinho, 1-goal difference between Oni Neymar, even a goals and assist. I ran you middle class and call the real crowd. Obet my assist by question.
Ronaldo then obet me a catch.
Obet me a catch.
12 goal involvement.
12 goal involvement from obet my catch. No. Because on say you didn't come obiana you can say Brazilian players no different in their style, different in their approach, different in their output. Now these are players are ye born mabasu hunu so born omunimbo obiaka Ronaldo de Lima obia behuri no obia so bibimu obiaka name obia behuri no obia so bibimu obia beka Ronaldinho no obia huri no so bibim. But the company Raphina finds himself in, I think Uncle da Hansi Flick say. So aponche obetimi de ache na Uncle to aponche apapun no fan ko no ho no fan ko da na se mira emi say wabo ame power me carry him and baby ode no ho tutu say no. It's very good for him and the steps are all pidano ebetimi abo no. We Raphina so free on ma. Another beautiful story has to go with Ousmane Dembele. And I've always been saying this. Also a player called Barcelona no man fan no. But the thing about Paris Saint-Germain no, what about the ultimate cards player for Paris Saint-Germain? Eba 9 obebo, eba 10 obebo, eba 11 obebo, eba number 7 obebo. He has become a solid player for Paris Saint-Germain. But fancy Paris Saint-Germain ni Aston Villa game no. Shade and your mommy and Sam me hu Luis Enrique. I also Daniel ni de ma Paris Saint-Germain. Why mu mienu aka baako. Mienu ni ye de fancy. Baako say the identity of Paris Saint-Germain has been changed. Now they are much more respected in and around Europe due to the kind of projects no more, you know. And yes, you're better superstar be a boom near the number. But they have an identity, they have a style, and they know the kind of players they are bringing in. I don't know what was son of Paris Saint-Germain here. Say team ninya one man team beam. First, Kylian Mbappe, Neymar dos Santos Jr. And your Neymar, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Edison Cavani. Meboa. Yeah. Angel Di Maria at some point in time. But what was the around the team? They told me and said, Nana, dream make sure the psychological aspect of Paris Saint-Germain losing 3 UEFA Champions League games, second leg, after Somo taking the first leg lead by 2 goal difference. Nobody in the Champions League history and I lose more elimination games or knockout stage games than Paris Saint-Germain. Abraham taking a 2+ goal lead in the first leg. Shawmone Barcelona remontada bia Barcelona for koyediti a omo. Shawmone Manchester United team no be any United team ne nyade. Romelu Lukaku mune Marcus Rashford mo call Paris. Echo overturn that particular resource. We've seen it and we've seen it and we've seen it over and over again. Now tonight, almost 2 goal difference. When they go into the game against Aston Villa. Fancy a team say in the last 12 to 13 European games. You say Unai Emery. Etimi abo. Din so betina fi no babesheno because we lose only one. Difficult task. And Enchebia. And you say Lille ebe PM Aston Villa so share no England ho. Paris Saint-Germain any a good record whenever they are coming to England. Before mention Liverpool no mako on a run of 4 consecutive European losses coming to England. You say City show movie no be show movie sir. Now it's difficult to the Paris Saint-Germain. So the psychological aspect of the game, no, it could be make or break for Luis Enrique to do the third thing for Paris Saint-Germain. Fancy, difficult task. Well, let's hunt them because a idea a hunt your match. So we take it 2+ goal leader. Now your mababe done the abomo. I'm looking at what Luis Enrique is going to do with this setup and the team of Paris Saint-Germain to get the results and go forward to win the champions. Medica Kase, a womanek, a new team will win the champ. The Biamekas are same way. A new team will win the Champions League. And where baby and namna, you look at Paris Saint-Germain, you look at where Arsenal is. She baby on one namni dinner very careful about it. The quality is there. But men on Dortmund Barcelona game in game be Barcelona qualify. Dortmund own team. I mean, the last time Krapa Dortmund share Barcelona. Very difficult game for a Borussia Dortmund.
4-0.
Looking at their defense and everything. I know football, anything can happen. But I remember that I had be Dortmund be a threat be 2-1 be. Omakosura be on very game ni babe 1 goal margin. But I don't think Barcelona will be there to also lose this game for losing sake. They will be really prepared to make sure that this game they will deliver and make sure some most supporters now are proud. But Paris Saint-Germain will need to be careful because Aston Villa at home are very strong. And I'll say, I wouldn't be surprised if Aston Villa crumple double chance in this particular game. It be a 2-1 and as it be a 2-2 against Paris Saint-Germain. I will never ever be surprised. They'll be on attacking front line. Oli Watkins, Marcus Rashford, Marco Asensio, they will step up on my pressure. Not on my bomb to get this particular result. But fancy, Mr. Utimia, just give me 2 minutes of your time. Shadrach, but the video be sent though, so bet me there are 2 screens so Maya. I just want us to look and I share 2 minutes video we see. Yeah, we are semen kasa bi mkrampa mepe. Yeti.
Obi.
Here was where Yanko was born. That's our auntie. This was the room where we were all born. The bed was just here, right here. Now it has been modified. And now here's my grandma. She's the nanny of Yankuba.
It was really, really hard for us. Some of us sleep in the ground. Some people sleep on the couch. The other small ones also will sleep on the ground with me.
grown up here, your dream is to play football or to become something?
It was a little bit tough journey from this ground here to Steve Biko.
From there to audience, from audience to final, from final now in the Premier League. Wow, I was super happy, especially when he scored a goal.
I feel emotional because my mom was quiet. She's proud of him.
What time I was grade 7, I couldn't knock the football. Laughter, live but I'm calling you after it. Yakuba ati na mol kan ta juwe no bi oto bedwa lai
You should know that every individual in Gambia is watching you, so keep working hard and keep on believing in yourself.
Njaya morno wala hakilotu I focus ala dokola I along ko still family is behind for family ba komal
nga kanule so kombe jam fari nyola nyaminte no nga kanula kende ke fa
Whenever I see my mom cry, so it makes me emotional. You know, I can't look at her crying because of how she was living. You know, it's crazy. Right now, feeling emotional. It was a really tough time for me, but try to make them proud and then make them feel good. Still emotional and really happy.
The story of Yakuba Mente. Ausiakai, Edema Brighton and Hove Albion. It's really emotional looking at the meeting issue. Shebebi akodana broma brama akodana kwa kudru. But the question I ask myself when you say, oh mama bet it in some more or papa betray office in now, how are you going to make him proud? How? Papa ni tria fees the okoba, mama ne bon hoka, or tetin in some room. Now so was so din your cassette in a crowd won't. How do you make them proud after suffering for you like this? Fancy, you're sure say I na Obia mama behe na na so Obia papa behe na. Or the nibetu won say me bani. Now I'm proud to say metimi ahwe no fancy. Baby abekubia mama on frɛ.
Oh yeah, that one.
Meeting. Na me fa mama crazy.
What to me 101.3 Nyamensa wo.
Mike is here. Eni nyina e wa ha. Fa bi ye futu. Na abrabo no. E na wokwa.
Mike, my Brian, na